It's about why suffering has to happen. And our memory verses are Job 2:7 through 10, and Genesis 3:17 through 20.
You shut the door as you go by.
Oh, woe is me! Woe is me!
Hey, look, it's Joe.
Joe, what happened to you?
Dude, you look awful.
Woe is me!
Boy, you must really be hurting.
Yeah, he must believe me. Yeah, let's stay here and comfort him.
How can we help you, Joe?
Oh, woe is me!
You know, this reminds me of something.
Yeah, someone lay on the ground, moaning and groaning and suffering terribly.
Yeah, it's just like a story in the Bible.
David's life?
They aligned him?
No, it's the book of Job.
Of course, the book of Job. What's the book of Job?
It's a book in the Bible about this guy who has to suffer a bunch. He loses his house, his family, his money, everything. He ends up lying on the ground covered in sores. And his friends come by to visit. That's us. And try to figure out why he's suffering.
So, why do you think he's suffering?
Well, it's clear, isn't it? He must have done something wrong, and now he's being punished.
Whoa! Well, what do you think he did?
Look at him when you're talking about him.
Pretty rough shape, so it must have been a very bad sin. Maybe he robbed a bank.
Our friend Joe, he couldn't have robbed the bank.
No, I take that back. Maybe he killed someone. Or he sent it back to the church, when both was gone.
No way, you got this all wrong. Joe isn't suffering because he did something. Joe is suffering, he's not suffering because God is punishing him. He's suffering because God is trying to teach him something.
Like what?
Maybe he should pray more, or maybe he should be a missionary when he grows up.
Hold on. If God wants to teach Joe something, why doesn't he just teach him something? When Miss Davidson's school wants us to learn something, she doesn't make us suffer.
Dude, she totally makes us suffer.
You know what I mean? She doesn't make us roll around on the ground trying to guess what the lesson is. God has to be at least a good teacher as Miss Davidson, right?
Well,
Sorry, but you're both wrong about this whole suffering thing. He isn't suffering because he did something wrong. And he isn't suffering because God is trying to teach him something.
So, why is he suffering?
He's under attack from the devil. He must have been doing something so right that made the devil mad. So he attacked him. Say, Joe, why are you suffering?
Well, I woke up to get me a cold pop, and when I went to open it, I chipped my fingernail.
You chipped your fingernail.
Yes.
Here you are, lying on the ground, and knowing no idea what chip your fingernail?
Well, yes.
and we spent all this time trying to comfort you?
And trying to figure out why you were suffering?
I'll show you suffering, you phony.
Oh! Oh no, we spent all this time comforting Joe that we missed the start of the game we were going to. Why does this awful disaster always happen to us? Why?
I don't know!